Hey there, this is Dr. Corey Gilbert with the Healthy Marriage Inner Circle and the Warrior Marriage Podcast. And today I wanted to talk to you about something a little different that's dear to my heart. I live with Crohn's disease, and I have a litany of other issues with health issues. And so I have to fight sometimes to kind of keep myself somewhat healthy when it comes to diet and stress and other things. I'm on no medications. I've had no surgeries. I've been able to stem those off, keep those away with the right kind of doctors and help. And so I was reading something recently that talked about a leaky gut and poor digestion causes inflammation, which causes the production of proteins called cytokines or cytokines. I'm not sure how you say that word. Cytokines can trigger symptoms of depression and cause damage in the brain. Fixing your gut is one easy way to improve mental health. I got excited. I deal with depression. I deal with a lot of other stuff. I have osteopenia. I have chronic fatigue. I've had the diagnosis of fibromyalgia. I have adrenal problems. I have thyroid problems. I've got a list of them. It's a joy. And I keep trucking along. Why? Because I believe God's called me to do something, and so I'm doing it. And I only wish, I wish nothing less for my students and for you and for everyone that I serve, is that you find those things that make you that light you up, that you're making impact on this world. But here are some things that this article I was reading talked about that can change your physical health, that then impacts your mental health, that changes your whole self. One of them was taking a daily probiotic. It's interesting because years ago, about 15 years ago, I remember walking into a doctor's office carrying some probiotics and then them telling me that's bogus, there's no data to back that up, and scoffing at me. And I left with my tail between my legs, very stuck, because I know I had been taking it for a few months and I already seen a change. Literally walking from a cane to walking and doing normal stuff and getting off of all steroids at that point. It was incredible. So taking a daily probiotic, critical. What does that do? It replaces the bacteria. Your gut needs to have an 80-20 bacteria kind of balance. 80 good, 20 bad. My balance is 80 bad, 20 good. So I've got to constantly be rebuilding my gut bacteria so that I'm actually healthy, which is a key area of your immune system. Another one was eat oily fish like salmon, which I've heard salmon is not the best idea, but I live on fish. When I'm not doing well, I eat sushi, so fresh, uncooked fish even, and my gut just loves that. And so what you do with fish and fish oils, I take fish oil, and when I'm in a flare-up, I drink the liquid fish oil, which is terrible. But that's another one. Try intermittent fasting. It's funny, I always thought fasting was such a dumb idea. Why would you not eat? But yet, if you think of your arm and you put your arm in a cast when it's broken to let it heal, your gut needs time to just stop. And we don't ever let it stop. We keep feeding and feeding and feeding it. A number of years ago, they talked about all these, you have small meals a day, all throughout the day. And then they realized, actually, that doesn't ever give your gut time to rest. And so that's not necessarily healthy for everyone. And that's the thing, is we're trying to find like a formula for everyone. And everybody's body is very different. It's not that simple. So trying intermittent fasting allows your gut to rest. So every week or two, don't eat for a day or for 12, a bunch of hours. And actually then it allows your body to kind of reset and your gut bacteria to reset. And it's actually a healthy habit. Another one is include fermented foods. Another one is eliminate sugar and refined carbs. Our diet, what we put in matters. What we put in and what we leave out is really critical. And avoid or reduce alcohol consumption is a critical another one. I don't drink alcohol at all. I don't even want to know what that would do to my gut and my system. But there's a longer list. Where's this from? Check out Dr. Carolyn Leaf and her research and her books and her resources. Amazing researcher, godly woman who will change your life in the way that she talks about health and nutrition and mental health. She's a neuro person, just incredible brainiac, wonderful, amazing influencer. But Dr. drleaf, leaf.com. You'll find way more resources from her. But this has changed my life. I'm a different person because of someone who invested in me to help me understand that my body impacts all of it. And if you remember some videos I've done before, there's two key things that helped with my health, and that was a strong marriage and loving my work. Do you have a strong marriage and do you love your work? Yes and yes. And I hope that for you. If you don't love your work, I hope you find a way to love what you're doing or change what you're doing. And if you're not in a strong marriage, may you fight to make the marriage you're in strong. Invest in it. Make it a priority, because all this impacts your overall health, your spiritual health, your view of God, even though how we feel about God doesn't change him at all. It's us being fickle. So be careful with that. And then this is passed down to our children. The habits we have, like along these lines, are passed down to our children. What we eat, the way we take care of ourselves, and just the choices we make. So may you have a strong, healthy marriage and family, gut, body, and just the whole self. Bless you. Hey there, it's Dr. Corey Gilbert from the Healthy Marriage Inner Circle and the Warrior Marriage Podcast. I would love to actually dialogue more with you. I'm working on building a free Facebook group to actually do more of this and teach more and talk more and actually serve you with specific questions you have. You can check it out at facebook.com/group/thehealthymarriage. It's a free Facebook group, and I want to actually continue to invest in you and help you invest in your marriage and your family to build something that you're proud of and that's strong and that can endure hard times. So again, bless you, and may you build a healthy marriage.